Anna, how did you find carnivore?
Hi, Dave, and all your followers. Thank you that I can share my story with you again after a year. And this is my story about interstitial cystitis again. So, last, when I spoke to you in 2024, it was after 6 months of following the carnivore. Um, this is quite a private and a sensitive topic for me because it touches on personal aspects of my life, which we normally do not want to talk about in public. But I really hope that I can help only one person with the same problem. I just first want to mention that there are now a few carnivores influence that chose to change their diet by adding carbs. I am in no way trained in any medical field, and I did not have any medical help on my carnivore journey. So what I say today, perhaps there are critics afterward, is my own experience. Nobody helped me, and I listened to my own body. So I started this way of eating just for one reason, and that was to get better. It all started in 2005 when I had my first attack of IC, interstitial cystitis. This is also called painful bladder syndrome. So the burning pain is always there in your abdomen. It was like my bladder shouting all the time, I am here, I am hurting, I am full. So over the years, that's 19 years exactly, IC caused my bladder lining to literally deteriorate. So the urologist compared my bladder to the moon. He says there were craters all over the lining. I think the worst outcome of this is the fact that my bladder later on couldn't empty itself anymore. So it felt as if my bladder was full all the time, and that caused immense pain. This may sound rather unbelievable, but trying to get a tablespoon of urine out was a miracle. And the urologist stood by me while trying to do that. I just couldn't get it out anymore. So I started using a catheter, and I think that was the worst thing for me at all. But this tool became so familiar to me, it's like brushing my teeth. And I used this since 2009. But at the age of 55, I just couldn't cope anymore with working. I was a teacher. I didn't get enough sleep. I was feeling weak all the time, fatigued. And then I started getting constant bladder infections because of my bladder lining. It allows that bacteria penetrates the lining so freely that antibiotics even didn't help anymore. So I had to start with bladder flushes as well. You know what? I'm not going to tell you anything about that. It was pure hell. The burning, it was just terrible. So the urologist under whose care I still am is open to the opinion that diet can help you. So I went on the vegan diet for about 8 years. But about 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with thymoma cancer, and then I knew that if the vegetarian diet was so wonderful as people were saying, I'm sure it would have protected me against cancer as well. So I knew vegetarian diet is not the answer. Now, everyone is very sensitive to oxalates, and I followed Sally Hansen's videos, and she says that fruit and veggies lead to higher oxalate intake. So now this is my opinion. My kidneys had to filter them out, and where do they end up at last? In the bladder. So I think that the vegetarian diet caused me more harm than I would have ever known. Because I'm sure that was because I had this inflammation and bacteria all the time, because my body my immune system was already so weak, and now I filled it up with all these fruit and veggies. And like Dr. Chaffee says, it's poison. Okay, but now comes the exciting part. Last year in 2024, I said to my sister, that's it. No more special diets. Now I'm going to eat everything. I'm going to eat all the chockies and the ice cream and the bread and everything that I didn't eat for years. So she said to me, Hannah, she had a problem. She has an autoimmune problem that gives immense pain to her whole body. So she was looking on the YouTube for help. And she found all these channels about people getting better on the carnivore diet. And she said, perhaps we must try this. But I was very skeptical because a diet of meat is absolutely the worst decision you could make in South Africa, especially if you have high cholesterol, and I have high cholesterol. I have kidney and bladder problems. So that's the first thing they tell you is don't eat meat because that will harm you more. But for 2 days, I went on YouTube, and that's where she found all these videos. So I rushed into this diet after 2 days, after watching videos all the time. And the last time I told you, the first channel I was on, because I wrote in or on the where I tried to find a video about the bladder, I found something about the kidney, and that was on your channel. I can't remember. It was a man who was healed completely because he had kidney failure, and I thought, oh well, if this diet can help a kidney, I'm sure it can help a bladder as well. So I started with that, and the result were nothing short of miraculous. Those brutal pains, the flares, the fatigue, the weakness became a memory. After a few weeks, you know what, I can't remember, but I think it was about a week, I suddenly realized, but I haven't drunk a pain pill, haven't used any pain pills. I had energy, I didn't start my day exhausted, and I don't know how to explain that feeling I experienced because of the effects that carnivore diet had on my health. I can just repeat, it was absolutely a miracle. During the last 19 years of my life, when somebody asked me, how are you? I would say, no, good, I'm fine. Because how can I say, my bladder, how can you moan and groan about the bladder? People will think that's absolutely nonsense. But really, to have interstitial cystitis is a silent sickness you cannot talk about, so you keep it in. So now, when somebody asks me, how are you, without a lie, or without lying, I can say, I am fine and I am good. You know what? I stole 19 years of my health. But after 1 year and 8 months, this diet gave it back to me. I still use my catheter. I believe that one day I'm going to stop to use it because I already don't have it to use it all the day. And you know what, Dave? I cannot stop with my story without saying, I give all the glory to God because God led me to this diet. My husband always said he will never stop praying for me, and I know that God answered my prayers by giving this diet to me. And if I can just give hope to anybody who has the same problem, but not the same everything else, because I'm sure it helps every disease. This is just a wonderful thing. You know, and all the followers will know that we must just not give up. There are times that's not very nice. A year, it's almost a year, 9 months now, the end of November, it will be a year and 9 months. There were times that I felt, oh, I wonder if I mustn't stop now. Perhaps nothing will happen. But I've decided that I won't stop. I'm not going to get through hell again with my health. This is the answer, and I'm going to push through until the Lord come and fetch me. And you know what, Dave? I just want to thank you, and especially Dr. Berry and Dr. Chaffee. They helped me such a lot. And I met Dr. Berry. On your channel, somebody was talking about him, so I went into his channel, and there I also learned a lot. So thank you to all of you who put all the effort in to help people that is sick. And that's all. That's the story.
That's fantastic. Your doctor must be shocked at the results.
My urologist, because you know what? About 2 weeks ago, my urine, for the first time since 2005, they tested my urine, and there were no bacteria in it. I told my husband, I can't believe it when the doctor says it's clean. That is just, that's a miracle, ne? And after using antibiotics all the time, and antibiotics wouldn't help later because the bacteria went into that lining. I just want to tell you, the previous time when I was on your channel, somebody asked me if my cancer is healed. You know what? This is now the 5th year. It was 5 years ago, so it's now the 5th year. And I'm going to for my regular checkup next week, the 26th. But everything is fine. So I'm not worried about that. I took out everything. I had my treatment, so I believe that I am healed. I'm sure that listening to people who had cancer and carnivore helped them, I'm sure that it's also a blockage for anything further on.
Wow, this is fantastic news.
Yeah. And people outside there, they won't believe it. They won't understand that. If you didn't go on this journey and experience it, they are the really people that they don't understand.
Yeah. You just can't understand unless you try it, right? Just back on your urologist, that first test being clean, everyone must be jumping for joy.
Yeah, you know what? He is very open to the idea that food can influence you, because I asked him once, can't you help me with what I must eat and what I must not eat? So that was years ago. And he said, you know what, I cannot tell you that, because you must try one thing, and if it doesn't work with you, stop it. So stop one by one. But he didn't say carnivore. He didn't say vegan diet. He just say you must see what help or what does not help. So he's very open to that. Yeah, South African doctors are not yet open to this carnivore. Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, very similar to most of the rest of the world.
Yeah. Especially with the cholesterol, because my cholesterol is so sky high. I'm really a headache for, or must I say I am a heart attack for a cardiologist.
Right,
I'm a person.
Your triglycerides, I imagine, are pretty low.
It's very low. It's very low. I'm very skinny. I'm a very skinny person. So and I'm 68. So I think most of the ladies, the skinny ladies, my age range, they have high cholesterol. But was it Dr. Elizabeth Bright, who says, yippee, if your cholesterol is high. That's good. So,
Yeah. So how do you eat day to day now?
okay. Red meat. Luckily, we have very wonderful mutton in South Africa, so I eat a lot of mutton and beef, and then I don't eat chicken because I don't know if I imagine, but chicken doesn't. It doesn't have a good effect on me. I feel nauseous after I've eaten chicken. So I eat red meat and pork nowadays. Um, we don't always know if the pork is fine with, I'm not going to go out on that story now, but sometimes I just wonder if the pork is okay. You know, but we don't know where they get the pork always from. I do eat eggs.
Right.
Not too much, but I do eat eggs. But it's meat. I eat meat.
And do you eat twice a day, once a day?
Almost, yeah. I drink a bulletproof coffee in the morning with an egg, and then I go on until about 3:30, and then I eat my one dinner, or I eat my dinner, and later on at night I will perhaps drink a bulletproof coffee. It just depends. But I eat about 400 grams of red meat per day. I don't need more because I'm not a young girl anymore, and I don't have a lot of exercise, so I don't really get hungry. That's quite enough for me. I use a lot of fat. Tallow. I think I once told you we call it kayings. I fry the tallow in the pan, crispy. And we call it kayings in South Africa. That's what I love to eat. Can you believe it? It's about 150 grams of kayings I eat per day. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The first time I went to the butchery, I don't know if there's a lot of fat still left in the kayings, but it's still juicy. I just fried it until it's crispy and juicy. I went to the butchery to get my fat there, and he asked me, "Ma'am, what do you use this for?" It was one of the butchers. He's a big black guy, and he asked me, "What do you do with this?" I said, "I eat it." He looked at me. He said, "You eat it? You're too skinny." I said, "That's what makes me so skinny."
That's not. It's so counterintuitive for people to see someone eating lots of fat and be skinny,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah. No, it's good. I sometimes really have a craving for fat. So I love those fat days. Then I will only eat my fat. Then I eat more than 150 grams or 160 grams. But I love it. Yeah. My husband just said here from the back, "You must tell that you still exercise in the mornings." We walk every day very fast, and sometimes I run little parts of it, but we still do our exercise in the morning.
Oh, that's fantastic. So like before, when you were suffering from the IC, you weren't you would not have felt like exercising or doing anything like that, no?
Sure. Dave, it was hell. I really had 19 years of hell. And when I told my sister that's it, I just felt that the Lord must come and fetch me now. I just felt as if I couldn't cope anymore. And you hide it. I don't want to tell my children and my husband all the time, I'm not well. But and later on, you don't know how to feel good anymore. Yeah, you become used to feeling like that, but I was very, very tired. I can remember that the tiredness just got worse and worse. And that day when I said to my sister, that's it. I remember we went to fetch my grandkid at primary school, at the school, primary school, and I was walking there, and it felt as if my legs were wobbling and as if I just want to faint. I was so infected. I was so inflamed, and one day, perhaps I will tell you about how I got rid of all the oxalates. That wasn't a very, you say oxalates, no? Is that the right way? Oxalates or oxalates?
Oxalates, yeah.
Oxalates, yeah. That was quite a bad experience during this carnival, because the carnival released those oxalates and it have to get out of your body. But I went through it because luckily there are so many channels on YouTube that helps you, né? And it helped me such a lot just to get through, because it's funny that the people get the same symptoms. And you feel, yeah, that's exactly like that. My head feels fatigued. I feel so drunk, or my eyes have little sparkles here at the sides or so. So everybody gets the same symptoms. So it helps a lot if you look at all these videos. So I really hope that my video will help somebody today.
Yeah. So has anyone around you been influenced by you, like your sister or anyone, to try carnivore?
Yes, my sister. She also, not immediately, she was the one that said, let us try it. She was laughing because I said, I'm going to mention you. Because she wanted to help me, but she didn't help herself. So she started, I think she started about 9 months perhaps ago. And she has a wonderful story because she couldn't got up out of bed anymore. And she's also running now. She's 73. She's a beautiful lady, and this carnivore also healed her completely. Yeah. We talk every day. We talk every day because we inspire each other all the time. And every video I see, I send to her, and she does the same. Now she's healed. Really, it's wonderful. She went to Australia to her daughter about 3 months ago, and she said while she was there, because she couldn't follow the carnivore strictly, and she said she immediately that she started feeling the effect of not eating carnivore. Yeah. No, this is a miracle. This is a miracle, and I really hope that people will understand what this could do to them. Stop drinking all these pills and stuff. It won't help. You just relieve it for a moment.
So at this stage, you're on no medications anymore?
On medications like normal, I use kelp and so on. I use kelp and so on. Then there is one pill I use. That is something I had to use every day. But nowadays, I think it's about the last 2 months that I started using every 3rd day. That is a prevention pill for bacteria only. It concentrates on your bladder. So nowadays I only use it every 3rd day. This morning I had to use one again, and I hope I will end that. The thing is, Dave, because I'm using the catheter, you can imagine yourself, it's an external tool, and you can never be too sterile with that. So when you put that in, bacteria can go in with that. So that pill I use, or that tablet I use, is just a prevention for if bacteria goes in with a catheter, it will kill it. But what's so wonderful is when I had to use it once a day, I still had bladder infections. And since 1 year, 9 months ago, I didn't have any bladder infection.
That's such fantastic news. If someone's watching this now that might be suffering from IC or may have some kind of bladder infection problem, um, what would your advice be to them? Would you advise them to give carnivore a try and start as soon as possible?
Yes. Now, they must start now. And don't try don't try to work it out with your head. How can I say it? Go for it. That's what I would say. And start with fatty beef and meat, but stop everything. I know there are people who say try to do it day by day, taking away or eliminate certain foods. I will say start immediately. I know I rushed in like a fool, but I'm very glad I did it. Now, I immediately started with that. And watch videos, watch YouTube videos. There are so many videos that will help you. And that's wonderful. We have this opportunity to watch all these wonderful videos like yours, Dave. These people with their normal, or must I say, these normal people with their stories. This is what helps us. We don't always understand what the doctor tried to tell you, but normal people with normal diseases, and you get helps by watching that.
Yeah. So Hannah, if people want to reach out to you, do you have any way to get in contact?
What about my email address?
Sure, I'll put your email address in the show notes. Um, Anna, thank you so much for coming back on and letting us know how things are going. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you for your channel again. Like the last time I said, may the Lord bless you, and I say it again. May the Lord bless you and your channel, and it's helping hundreds of people, this channel. Thank you for this.